psychiatrist.
Or some other kind of doctor. I'm still open to other specialties.
But right now, what are you in for?
My major?
Yeah.
Psychological and brain sciences, which is a BS.
Do you know what
Bachelor's of
pre-med school
Science.
is? You have to take a major such as this to eventually get into med school.
Tell this to my chem professor.
Yeah,
I'm
this
doing
is
way too much chem
unbelievable.
right now.
By the way,
It's common sense.
UCSB, there's like a pretty crazy gender ratio. And like I think it's like 55-45. So it might actually parse just because of the gender
Wait,
ratio.
Andrew,
No,
I was
but
gonna
it can't
say-
be possible that I'm
literally
telling the
still
truth.
don't believe it. I just don't believe it.
Okay, I do think
For
that
my
it is
major,
important
it's a
to. For
For my
Sorry.
major, it's a bachelor's of science. I'm
It's a
required.
bachelor in bullshit.
I'm required
It's
to
a fucking
take.
psychology degree. Bachelor in bullshit.
Okay, can I say?
Yeah,
something?
you can say whatever you want.
I'm
Doesn't
supposed
matter.
to take science classes. I have to take a chemistry sequence this year,
Mm-hmm.
a biology sequence the next year, physics sequence the next year.
All right, let me ask you a question. You're second year?
I'm a first year.
Oh,
I
you're
just started.
first year. You just started?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. What year are you?
I'm a third year.
And your literature?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think historically you are correct, but we might be seeing a new future with all the independent women. Who knows?
No, we ain't seeing a new future. They're not going into
Who
STEM
knows?
fields.
But
They're
I
not
think-
doing it.
No, I think mostly women. A lot of them tend to want to do more nurturing things in life, whether it's professionally
Sure.
or just personally. So some don't join the career field because they became mothers. They drop out of their
Yeah, that's
job.
true.
So a lot of women
But I'm
do
just
that.
talking specifically about STEM versus non-STEM when it comes to
No,
men and women.
absolutely.
And they're just not going into STEM fields.
Is medicine STEM?
Yes.
Is psychiatry medicine?
No.
Yes.
No.
Medicine's
Psychiatrists are
still
doctors. They have
nurturing.
MDs. They go to medical school.
The thing is,
They
it's
have to
like
study all the same stuff
they're
that
doing.
other doctors do.
Here's the thing, right? It's like
They're prescribing medication.
I agree that they're doing prescriptions for medication, right? But as far as me considering psychiatry not quackery, just like psychology, I still consider them both quackery.
What do
I
you mean
consider them pseudoscientific
That's an
pursuits.
opinion, though. Like, what does the internet say?
Why don't we do
What
some,
does the
can we do
internet
some
say?
fact checking on
Google,
that?
not
please?
like the internet. I'm just
I'm just
curious, like,
curious.
actual statistics
Mm-hmm.
of that.
I don't know. I think medical and psychiatry, psychology, even,
That's
and
your,
teaching.
that's your
doctors.
categorical
Yeah,
preference.
yeah,
Let
I
her
know.
finish, let her
And
finish.
teaching, I think those are all nurturing careers, so it's still not STEM.
Psychiatry's
Like
not-
it's not like plain math. It's not like computer science. I feel like those statistics are still less female.
Yeah, I just I still consider even psychiatry unless specifically like it's specifically about neuroscience and you're mapping out the brain or something like that.
You have to study
Sure.
medications and how they affect the brain.
I'm sorry, I do have to move on just for the sake of time. Really quick, Savannah, you had circled that too. Women do not have equal rights to men in the USA. Why do you say that?
Well, my perspective and what I was thinking is that women not having a choice of an abortion in some states. That was where, and it just comes down to
Okay.
not being able to have bodily
Besi-
autonomy.
So besides that, anything else?
No, not
I
necessarily.
actually
Okay.
don't even understand that one. Like
I don't
women can't have abortions, but neither can men. Sounds like equal rights to me.
Yeah, but men aren't being told that they.
Can men have abortions?
No, but they could have vasectomies, and they're not being forced into that.
Can
to
women have their
prevent-
ovaries fried? Can they have hysterectomies? Are they allowed to have their tubes tied? Yes, they are. So the thing is, like, men can't have abortions, women can't have abortions. Sounds equal. What's unequal about that?
Okay.
This is like gay marriage. Yeah, they're always like, well, two men can't get married, and, or two women can't get married. Who could marry a woman? It's like, it's so bizarre to me because I always think on the equality thing. It's like, how is it if you have men who can't have abortions and women are not allowed to have abortions? How's that not equal? Somebody
I
explain that
just-
to me.
From how I was thinking about it is that men are able to make health decisions about their health and the things that are happening to their body. Where,
But it's just
a
like
woman
straight men can't marry men and gay men can't marry men. That's equal. If men can't get abortions, women can't get abortions. That's equal. Like that's what I've never understood the argument for equality there.
Okay.
I just never have. If it's in gay marriage, same shit. Yeah. Well, I can't marry a man. It's like I can't either.
I think because we're talking about equal rights, that relates to a comparison between men and women. So you would have to assert that men possess a right that women don't. In this case, women possess a right in certain states that men don't. Obviously, though, men I either men can you would have to have either men can prevent women from getting abortions or men can force women to get abortions, neither of which is the case. So
It sounds like it's equal right to me. Like, even if it was the other way around, you could say if abortion is legal, okay, well, then I guess men could get abortions and women could get abortions, but it would be equal the opposite way too, right?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
all right, women are oppressed in the USA, to which Lola, you said you think women are oppressed in the USA. Savannah, you think women are oppressed in the USA. Courtney, you think women are oppressed in the USA. We'll start with Courtney. Courtney, why is that?
I think since antiquity, women have not been able to be represented fully. And so when first wave feminism came by and granted us like the ability to have, equal property rights, like after marriage, it's like that enabled women to be able to divorce. And because the only other two reasons for divorce under marital law was
Wait,
anyone-
hold on. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but just
Sure.
for the sake of moving things along properly, the statement is women are,
Yeah.
not women were. So as you're talking about historical inequalities that you believe
Okay, so
existed.
now
but
it
are
has-
women currently oppressed in the United States?
Okay, my apologies. Yeah, I believe that this is kind of a more metaphysical standpoint, but I think that women are oppressed by their birth clock by taking about
Wait,
30.
but-
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I'm just saying there's a lot of pressure on women.
How's that a
to-
metaphysical claim?
And how would that be oppression?
But
Okay,
most
okay.
importantly, how's it a metaphysical claim? Wouldn't that be an ontological claim?
She's
Okay,
watched too
sorry.
much of your stuff, Andrew, and
Ontological,
she's heard
okay.
you say metaphysical. And
yeah,
No,
but that's
no,
it.
it
I mean,
wasn't
you're
that,
talking
but
about being
I'm
here,
just,
right?
I'm looking for the word, but it's not a direct like physical oppression. So, okay.
It's like an oppression of nature.
I'm trying. It's an oppression that women are so pressurized to find that partner before they're 35. It puts a lot of pressure on us, and I also believe because of that, women are oppressed each other because we are in competition by the time we're 35. It creates a very chaotic landscape for dating
So then, who are they oppressed by?
by other women.
No,
So
it sounds
women
like
are
they're
oppressed
oppressed
by
by
women?
nature and their own desires.
Yeah,
it
no
sounds
shit.
like.
That literally sounds like you're just saying we have a biological clock that functions. If we want to have children, we have to do it within the confines of that biological clock. And so that creates like competition, maybe?
Yeah, I don't think that's the government oppressing anyone.
No.
Yeah, I'm not saying the government. It just says, are women oppressed?
Well,
That
are
was the
women
question. I'm
oppressed
not-
usually means like is somebody
think-
oppressing them?
yeah, there's an implication there.
Yeah.
There's a bit of an implication there. Okay, so also, Savannah, you also circled that. How are women oppressed?
After listening to the conversation here today, talking about how men have allowed women to have what they have from their benevolence, I think that I wouldn't circle that after hearing your opinion because it changed how I feel considering that. Yeah, I do
Fair.
agree with you after considering it.
Good.
Okay, and then Lola, how are women oppressed in the USA?
The same answer as my other one. Looked down
Abortion?
upon.
Oh,
No.
sorry.
What I said before in response to the rights.
They're
'cause
looked down upon?
Looked down upon, taken less seriously, less opportunity.
Less opportunity?
It's the same conversation we just had. I think that if women are taken less seriously, then they're less likely to be offered opportunities.
In DEI America? Huh.
Yes, in DEI America. That's crazy. DEI America is purely performative. It's not how companies actually operate. It's for show.
I see. So help me out here when we're talking about oppression. When you say social oppression,
Sure. I mean, I don't even think that oppression is necessarily the word that I would directly go for. But I do.
what word would you go for?
I would probably default to looked down on.
So not oppressed.
Sure, but I mean, my assumption of the question was that this would fit the category.
Okay.
I don't see how.
All
Okay,
right.
fair enough.
All right. Let's see. One sec. Hold on. And wait, oh, we're going to skip there. There was one here that I thought was interesting, but I cannot find it. No, we're not gonna do those. Here, I'll just do a few from here. Shona, you say men should provide and protect.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a sort of traditional gender expectation on men.
I won't like, again, I don't
you
believe in
straighten
like
your mic?
police. Yeah. I don't believe in like policing men and what they should do. Like as a man, if
But
you,
your own preference.
yeah, I prefer a man who would provide and,
Okay.
or no, not provide, not financially like
Oh, well-
support me fully, but I'd say protect more so.
Protect. Okay. So
Appealing men to men for force. Just pointing that out.
But when you say protect you, do you mean like, for example, he should observe the sidewalk rule? So he should walk closer to, the cars are barreling down. He should walk closer to where, so he could, I guess, in some
that's
hypothetical, he gets hit by the car instead of you.
Well, those aren't even examples I would like think of like that come to mind. I think it's just more like instinctually just like having that attitude.